heart of Serengeti National Park, a lion strides with a mane that burns like fire under the dawn's glow. Known for its strength and solitary morning roams, this majestic beast rules the Golden Plains. But on one fateful day, as the pride lounges in the shade, a silent danger lurks along a forgotten gravel path. A glint of metal catches the lion's eye, an iron trap wrapped in barbed wire set by human hands. Curiosity pulls it closer, unaware that each step tightens a deadly grip. As the wire bites into flesh, a desperate roar echoes across the wilderness, unheard by the pride. Time is slipping away under the blazing sun. Will this king of the savanna fall to a cruel snare, or can a daring rescue by two rangers rewrite its fate? This is a story of survival, hope, and the fight to save a life on the edge of death. The lion lives in Serengeti National Park. Known for its thick mane and regal stride, it is a powerful member of the pride, often roaming alone each morning. One bright day, while the pride rested under a tree's shade, it moved quietly across the meadow. A soft breeze swept over the golden fields, brushing past the lion's mane, glowing fiercely in the dawn's light. No one knew this would be the fateful day that would alter the animal's life forever. It walked along the narrow gravel path once used by the pride to reach a distant stream. Far off, it spotted an odd metal object lying in the middle of the trail. It was an iron cage wrapped in barbed wire, set by humans to trap deer. Drawn to the strange shape, the lion approached cautiously, sniffing around the cage. It used its paw to nudge the trap, causing it to roll and clatter loudly. Curiosity led it to push the cage again, this time with more force. The barbed wire came loose and, by mistake, wrapped around the lion's hind leg and belly. The animal panicked and struggled, causing the wire to tighten and dig deeper into its flesh. It roared, trying to break free from the sharp grip, using claws and teeth. The more it panicked, the more the trap became a painful torment. It tried crawling toward the bushes, but the wire pulled it back, forcing it to collapse. It kept crying out in despair, its sound echoing across the wilderness, but no one heard. The lion's pride watched the scene from afar but turned away, ignoring the cries. In the blazing sun, the lion lay still, breathing faintly. Just then, a patrol vehicle passed along a nearby road. Inside were the team leader, Daniel, and the young female ranger, Amina, two skilled individuals. Amina was the first to notice the lion, lying in the path, covered in blood and wire. She called for an emergency stopan pointed at the animal, which tried to lift its head. Daniel used binoculars to assess the situation. Barbed wire coiled around the abdomen and thigh. They stepped out of the vehicle quickly, on guard but unable to hesitate due to the crisis. Amina activated the radio, reporting to the Wildlife Rescue Center and requesting urgent instructions. The lion saw them, growled softly, then collapsed from exhaustion. A team member took photos of the scene as evidence of illegal trapping. Daniel whispered, "If we don't act fast, it won't survive past sunset." They opened the medical kit, prepared sedation tools, and specialized wire cutters. After checking the wind, Daniel loaded the gun and fired a low-dose tranquilizer to avoid knocking the lion out completely. The lion still breathed but couldn't stand, its eyes watching the rangers, no longer fierce. The team knew time was critical. Every second mattered for the animal. Amina checked its pulse from a distance using a special stethoscope and found the rhythm steady. Daniel nodded and fired a calming dart into the lion's left shoulder. Within minutes, its muscles relaxed. It stopped struggling but stayed conscious. At that moment, the rescue team moved closer, ready to carry out the operation. They approached carefully. Daniel held the lion's head, while Amina used the wire cutters. The barbed wire was tough and bloody, wrapped around the lion's belly and thigh multiple times. The lion lay still, groaning softly but not resisting, as if it knew they were helping. When the last wire was cut, the entire team exhaled. Amina immediately cleaned the deep wounds with antiseptic solution and medical cotton. Daniel wrapped bandages around the front legs and side, where the flesh was badly torn. Another ranger injected the lion with high-dose antibiotics to prevent infection. They also attached a small GPS Tracker to its neck to monitor its journey later. Daniel continued checking the ears, mouth, and eyes for other injuries. Amina gave another dose of vitamins to boost the animal's immunity and recovery. A team member documented every rescue step in the lion's current condition. The blood was wiped away with a warm towel. The lion's fur was dirty, but its eyes were calmed out to everyone's surprise. The lion didn't grow angry but lay still, as if grateful. They packed up the equipment and collected medical waste aid to avoid harming the wild environment. Daniel gently patted the lion's back, as if saying goodbye one last time. The rescue team stepped back and returned to the vehicle, never taking their eyes off the injured animal. They started the engine and reversed slowly, keeping distance to observe the lion's response. From afar, the team of rangers watched every faint movement of the lion. 10 minutes passed. It began to stir its legs slightly. The sedation wore off. Its body trembled lightly. Then it slowly stood in the red afternoon light. Its eyes scanned around, then paused to look at the humans who had saved it. It didn't roar. It just breathed heavily, then turned and walked toward the distant forest. Its steps were slow but surely steady, as if determined to live again. The entire team stood silent, witnessing the life they had just pulled back from the edge of death. Daniel said softly, "Today, we didn't just save a lion, but also restored hope." Amina smiled, sunlight glinting on her blood-stained uniform. Her eyes filled with optimism. In the rescue vehicle, they continued their journey as unsung heroes of Serengeti's wild. What do you think of this story? Share your thoughts in the comment section.